Hello everyone and welcome to my 2016 to 2018 sketchbook tour. So I'm going to start off with the cover. Here I have the date in which I started it, which was December of 2016. I have a few little random doodles on here, and then I have a couple of stickers. So the first little random doodle is just this chick. I don't know, I just wanted to play with like a different hairstyle because I was used to drawing hairstyles that were just not in a ponytail, and I added a little braid, and there's some flowers. I think those are supposed to be peonies that I drew around the border, like around her chest, and some right here in the back. And over here I have a mermaid tail. Goes all the way down. Here I have a couple stickers. This is from Audra of her little no face, and this one is from Pucho Panda, and sadly she does not do art anymore, but Audra still does, and I will link her down below if you're interested. And then at the bottom here I have a little cat, my name, and then my favorite thing on here is this little cactus. He's so happy and he has a little crown. So this is the first page of my sketchbook. I'll have a little Alphonse and an Edward here, and then I have a couple of like little plague doctor doodles. I have a little diva here and an elf lady here, and then I have a Reaper and a diva, and this is actually supposed to be like a Christmas drawing I did. I have it on my Instagram if you want to check it out down below, the actual finished art of that. On the back of that page, I just have a couple more doodles. I don't really have any nice art until later on in the sketchbook, so in the beginning this is just kind of goofy derpy doodles that I have done. So another diva because I was really into Overwatch at the time, and a May, and it says I put a rock in this one. And this was when the winter of it came out in Overwatch. And I have just a couple little, like, not gesture drawings, but just kind of practice doodles of bodies. Now this next page I debated on showing because it's just a little, like, sketch practice exercise, and I just drew a bunch of circles and 8s just to get my hands warmed up to, like, getting ready to sketch something. So occasionally I will do this just to get warmed up and prepared to draw. On the next page here we have a Son little sketch. This is from 2016, as you can see, and I just wanted to do something in ink with a pop of color. So her mask I did the pop of color in, and at the time, you know, I thought this was great. I think it's okay, but there are some mistakes that I could definitely fix now, and then I know not to do. And then on the other side here, I have this other sketchy do of this lady. And she's just wearing like an overall skirt. And I really love skirts like that. She has purple hair. I like this sketch. On the back of that, because it bled through, I just have a little sapphire down here in the corner. I didn't really want to draw anything on here because it bled. Now here is a page in my sketchbook that I'm not really proud of, but it's just quick sketches, like gesture drawings. Maybe I took like 30 seconds to a minute on. I'm not really sure because it's been a long time since I have done these. So just some quick little sketches here. It's important to keep practicing, even if, you know, you're doubting yourself, you don't like the way it looks. Just, it's important to keep practicing and to not give up. On this page, I was trying to come up with ideas for a new icon back in 2016. Here I have incorporate a rat or a cat, because at the time I had pet rats, and sadly I do not have them anymore. They have lived their life, and sadly rats do not have a very long lifespan, and it was very depressing for me when I lost my rats. But here I just have some notes how I wanted to do the icon. And then down here, I was practicing head shapes. That looks like a tracer. That's a Mercy. And that almost looks like a Zarya. I think that's what that's supposed to be. I just have a sketch, 2 sketches of a body. And here I was doing what to draw next. Steph Sunyati, Diva, and a May line art for a collab, which I did a very long time ago. And this is a very, not funny page, but it's kind of, I don't know, sad for me to look back on because this was my 2017 New Year's goals for my art, and I did not achieve a lot of these. I don't even know if I achieved any of these. So I'm gonna take a look over this and let's see if I did. Create at least 1 completed artwork each month for the whole year. I did not do that. Become more active within my sketchbook. I didn't do that, obviously. This took 2 years to complete. Fill at least 1 sketchbook in the year. Didn't do that. Still at least 1 original artwork. I did do that. Offer commissions and actually sell 1. I did do that. Reach 2,000 art friends on YouTube. Didn't do that. Post better quality videos, quality over quantity. Still working on that. Get better at digital art. Definitely have done that. Do more watercolor paintings. Didn't do that. Become a better person overall. So those are my 2017 New Year's goals. A lot of them I did not end up completing. This page, I have a little robot from Castle in the Sky, some more random doodles of bodies. Here's a little mermaid, and on the next page, or the one after that, I have the actual, like, bigger version of this. I like this lady's face. Look at her face. On this page, this is the actual drawing I did for my May line art collab. I don't think the person I did this with posts on YouTube anymore. I haven't seen her post anything on there in a while. She does still post on Twitter, but not on YouTube. Coming up are some actual nice bigger sketches. Here I was planning out a drawing. So I have, I don't know if you can see it because of the lighting, but it says mermaid, flowing long hair, really long tail, chubby-ish / curvy, and a star on the boobs. So here is the first sketch that I came up with, and to me she wasn't curvy enough for my liking. So on this side I have the better version of her. Hopefully now that will be a bit better with seeing the details, but I really like this sketch. I think it turned out really nice, and I really like her face, and I really like the eyes and stuff. So there's a good look at that, and as you can see, I did this in 2017. Here I was trying to come up with some Twitch panel ideas right when I was starting to stream. So I have the little about me section, the tip jar, and I was just trying to figure out ways to do the tips, the little tip jar panel, but my Twitch currently does not look like this. Next page, more Twitch, trying to figure out Twitch stuff, and some more stuff about Twitch, and a little doodle down here at the bottom. Here is another one of my favorites in the sketchbook. This is Zenyatta from Overwatch, and this is just an ink drawing. Here I was practicing some noses because I was not very good at noses, let me just tell you that. On this side, I just kind of taped some stuff together, so this is kind of like a collage page. Up here I have a little thumbnail of a drawing that I wanted to do but I didn't do. So I have a little onion here, a little pearl, a little happy birthday thing for one of my friends, a little drawing of some eyes with a ladybug, and here I have a little kitty girl drawing in here as well. Now we're going to be getting into the better of the art that's in this sketchbook, or bigger I would say. I have this, which I did in 2017. I really like the way this looks. I love the simplistic, like, one color kind of look, and that it was done in ink as well. On this side, I have, like, to me, she reminds me of the barbarian from Diablo. The, like, red hair, and I just like the way she turned out. Minus the lips. I drew the lips way too big. On the next page, I was doing some stuff for Inktober, and this was for Inktober of 2017. So here we have a bird, and it's like laying on a blueberry plant, I think that's what it was. I got some blueberries here, the little board. Next page, I went outside and I was doing some plant studying. This is a cucumber plant that I was just drawing while I was outside and enjoying the fresh air. On this page, I just have some succulents that I was doing in watercolor and a purple Colorino pencil, I believe. And this side, I have some more random sketching. This is a schnoz. Yep, a face sniffer. And I have a sound detector here. And then here is my friend's Final Fantasy character. And then I just have a couple more random doodles down at the bottom. Alrighty, here is another random page. I like to do little character drawings of myself. I know that's weird, but I want to do a comic of like my everyday life with like my cat and stuff. So I like to practice my little character of me. So here I just have a few little random facial expressions. And then down at the bottom here in the corner, I have a Ice Bear from Weber Bears. On the next page, I have this little cat character, and I seen something similar to this on Pinterest, and I wanted to create a little cat character of my own, and this is actually from 2018, so it's not that old. Here is another sketch drawing. I think this took me like 5 minutes. I was trying to see what I could accomplish within 5 minutes, and that's what I got. On this side, I have some 2 to 5 minute face practices. This one I did see on Pinterest. This one reminds me of Lilo and Stitch a lot, and I don't like this one at all. I don't like this, and I don't even know what that is. Just look at that weird smush. Also, by the way, if you hear some weird noises in the background, it is my cat eating some cat food. Alrighty, here is a little chibi doodle of Kenpatsu cosplay. I was just kind of doodling a little bit bored. Here's another little random doodle at the bottom. Here is another full page sketch. I like the angularness of the lines and stuff like that. I think it turned out okay. This is probably my favorite sketch in this whole sketchbook. I just really like the way it looks. And if you watched my video where I tried out Painterly style, this is the sketch that I took and used for that. On the next page, I have more doodles of this little cat character. Their shirt says "Cool Cat," because you know, they're a cute cat. A little skirt outfit with a backpack and an oversized sweater. I love drawing oversized sweaters. I just love the way they look, and I like wearing them too. Next, I have a little fork people up at the top. I don't even know. And then here I don't know why I drew a spoon person, but that's a spoon person. Then I have another drawing of my cat character wearing a little overall outfit with a sweater, and it just says "Cool Cat." Now the last few things that are in this sketchbook are actually loose pages, so I'm gonna go over these with you, and a lot of these are ink drawings. So here I have a little sketch of a couple characters. I seen This is one from Tumblr. They're both from Tumblr. People's OCs. Here is another drawing. And this is Mio, which is an OC. This is another one of those ink drawings where I try to use one color with ink. This is from 2017. Not really sure how I feel about this. It's okay. Here I have a few little animal stuff. This one I seen on Pinterest and I just wanted to try drawing a cute little lizard mage. This is some type of bird, and this is a grizzly. Here I have my redraw from 2017 of my first ever art I ever did on YouTube, but you can't find it now because I took that video down. Or I put it on private because it was terrible. Okay, here are a couple more things. This was supposed to be a Final Fantasy character, the little cat people. I can't remember how to pronounce their name. I'm very terrible at pronouncing things correctly. Here I have another OC, not mine. Here is a sketch, a preliminary sketch of my May armor design that I was doing, where she was like a World of Warcraft mixed with Overwatch. This is also one of my favorite drawings in this sketchbook, or that I have that's a loose sketch. I really love how the flowers turned out and the hair. I just really like the overall look of this drawing. And then I went through a phase where I wanted to try hand lettering, and I wanted to see if I could be any good at it. And it takes practice, and I was not very good at it, let me just tell you that. It was very, very hard for me to do. But this is a Dark Souls little thing I did practicing hand lettering. It says, Ashen One, hearest my voice still. So yeah, there's that. Next up was when I first got gouache in 2018, and I just tried to paint a little bird on, I think that's supposed to be blueberries or some type of berry. I still need to practice with gouache, and I still need to use it. I just haven't had the time or the energy to break out my gouache. Here is another one of my favorite sketches, which I actually turned into a completed digital art. This is in 2018, and I will link that video down below if you are interested in seeing what I did to this. Also, another one of my favorites, I wanted to draw some beetles, which I'm not a fan of bugs, but I like the look of some bugs, but I'm just kind of afraid of them. But yeah, so here's one of my favorites. And then I think this is the last thing. Yep, just some no sketch ink doodles, aka random plants. So we've got some plants, we've got another plant, and here we have another plant, some leaves, a big leaf, another big leaf, a leaf. But yeah, it's just a little random doodles of leaves with some like purple and green shapes in the background. So that is it for my 2016 to 2018 sketchbook tour. I hope you liked this video, and I hope you liked seeing all the sketches and drawings and little random derpy doodles that I have in this sketchbook. I love seeing people's sketchbook tours, so if you have any up on your channel, or maybe you want to share some sketches with me, tell me in the comments down below, and I will definitely head over to your channel or on your social media and check out your art, because I would love to see and make some more art friends. So yeah, if you like this video, make sure to like the video. You don't have to, but it really does help me out. And if you want to be art friends and be a part of my art family, then you can subscribe and we can hang out whenever I post videos. And you can come follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I mainly post my art. So until next time, I hope you guys are having a wonderful 2019, and I hope your year is going to be filled with a lot of amazingness and all that jiggity jazz. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.